Second speech, organization, and you knocked this one out of the park, right? Again, just like you did on the first one. I know you talked about preparation and how you had the interview and how you were worried about the audible pauses and not having a chance to prepare. And like you said, I'm sure you knocked that one out of the park because you did this one as well. You had time to prepare, I'm sure. So again, you did an excellent job. When we spoke this morning, real quickly, you said you wanted to work on the audible pauses because I think you had quite a few during the table topics when you had the opportunity to speak. And today I was watching for those, and you did not have you only had one, and that came at the very end, actually. Yeah. So you did a great job on your goal for the audible pauses. You did have some opportunities for them. I think when you were transitioning into going from your old company to the new company, and you talked about the 3 companies you were going to interview with, you paused a little bit when you were trying to figure out what you were going to say, what your next word was going to be, and that would have been a perfect time to slip in an and some kind of an audible pause, which you did not. You were able to find that word, and you were able to continue on perfectly. So it was a great job with the audible pauses. But the one you did have was a transition from the body of the speech to the conclusion. I don't remember exactly what the ending sentence was, but you said, "So," and then you went into the conclusion. So you not only did you have the audible pause, but you increased the volume. So it was definitely
I wanted to
audible.
point it out.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my goal.
Yeah, you succeeded. So you did very well with the audible pauses. So let's move into the organization of the speech, which was your goal from the curriculum of Toastmasters. Now, again, you had a great organization. I think you are a very creative speech crafter. Your original speech, your icebreaker, that was amazing. That was one of the best icebreakers that I've heard. You're just very creative, and then you continued that in today. Even though it was a story, I thought it was very creative based on the goal of the curriculum. Because the goal says to have an intro, have a body, have a conclusion, and then all that. And most people, when they see that, they think, okay, and they also get the advice that I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you again what I just told you. And if you had done that, it wouldn't have flowed as well, because it's a story. And stories obviously have a natural progression, and they're natural in their life. So if you had followed that traditional intro, body, conclusion, that would have just kind of thrown off the entire story. And where that did come up, and I noticed, is that you didn't talk about Toastmasters until about the middle way of the story. Because you had the climax of, oh, I've got to give this presentation in 5 minutes, and I don't have the chance to prepare. And that's where you brought in the Toastmasters to kind of save the day. That was the solution to the climax of your story. And had we known that you were going to talk about Toastmasters, that would have thrown off the climax. So I think it's very creative to tell that story in this structure like that and not follow the very strict organization. So you did a great job, and I look forward to seeing the rest of your speeches.
Thanks.